This is a year of transformation. Particularly relevant for women as the psychic shackles begin to fall off, and as we dare as I was saying, let's see. All right, I'm gonna have to trim this video. Yeah, as I was saying, this is a year of self-love, gratitude, expansion, and transformation for everyone. However, for women in particular, it is the year you can make it your best year ever by daring to take off the brackets on your life, your goals, your dreams and aspirations. Soul Dancer, the White Dragon here. Before I share the vibe for the week, I had a sublime experience this morning that I must share. Number one, I realized that I was dreaming too small. That's frightening, particularly frightening for me who never used to dream small at all. When I look back at my 21-year-old self, yes, I have to go that far. I dreamt impossible things, most of which came true, except for the racing green Jaguar. Actually, it all came true. And everything else along the way. But something happened to me in those 17 years in Switzerland, traveling the world, traveling even more. So after I watched John Assaraf Brain-a-thon yesterday, Lisa Nichols was off the charts. And Marissa Peer, my favorite, one of my favorite human beings in all the world, she ended the session. I think it was 4 or 5 hours. And following that, I found myself reading when in fact I wanted to be doing something else. So that was a signal for, hello Pooja, good morning, my time, Trinidad time, Caribbean time, Southern Caribbean time. And that procrastination, when I turned to one of my favorite books online to read, and I read until 2 a.m. this morning, that was procrastination big time, because that's a signal, because I started to feel so nervous. Well, nervous, anxious, so shitless, scared, afraid. So I'm thinking, so okay, I noticed it in the background. And then I woke with the anxiety, this disturbing feeling this morning. Forget about anxiety. I just started to feel very afraid that I will not achieve any of my goals. I didn't say would, it's as if it's already happened. So I went into meditation. And I decided, okay, I'm going to do something different. I do exactly what I advise others to do, which is, when you are feeling fear in particular, you sit with it. Thank you so much, Pooja. Ah, 6:40 p.m. Wow. Wow. And what did I do? I sat with this fear and I decided, you know what? I am dreaming too small and I acknowledge that, so I am going to do something about it today. However, before I do anything about it, I need to see, embrace this fear and see where it goes and settles, and then love it, love it, love it, and appreciate it. And that's what I did. I sat with my fear of dreaming too small, and because when you dream small, you rarely, rarely, achieve it. It's too small. Brain to work with. I sat with that fear, the pressure in my head, the squeezing heart, the tight gut, and I sat with it and I followed it where it led, and then that took about 5 minutes or less, and I felt such a delicious, sweet peace and calm. And I simply want to emphasize to you all that this is absolutely normal and natural. You really do have to love your fear and embrace your fear. It took less than 5 minutes, and then I did an energy clearing with Rudy Hunter, embracing my heart, the pericardium, which is the sac, the film. If you see it in real life, Rudy calls it a sac, but it's a film around the heart that protects the heart. And my heart took me places. It was delicious. I needed to share that with you all today before I did the reading for the week. Embrace your fear. That is all you have to do. Only good can come from it. Okay? So on that note, oh, Pooja, I left a post. I left a notice on my Facebook page, my personal page, and my business page, which is Intuitive Catalyst Conduit, asking everyone who received Shamanic Tarot readings to leave a reading for me, so that others can see how phenomenal my readings are and how phenomenal I am. Okay, dear? So, on with the reading for the week. I can barely see because of the sun in my eyes. It's getting on in the morning here. What do we need to know this week for our highest good? What do we need to know that will take us forward in peace and harmony this week? I like that. What do we need to know that will take us forward in peace and harmony this week? I like that. I like that. I love that question. I didn't plan it. All right. So I get a very sad card and a very victorious card. So I'll read the sad card first. 3 of Wind. In order to move forward and embrace peace, joy, and harmony in our lives. Oh, I'm releasing serious energy there. We need to release the sadness. We need to let go of the past. We feel that we are being targeted. The things in our joy, in our life that do not bring us joy, it is time to let them go. It is time to let go of the past. This is the card. And what is creating all of this angst? Our feelings, our thoughts. Remember that thoughts create the feelings. The feelings and those emotions are what take us down a rabbit hole. And they are usually negative. Why we human beings are like that? I have no idea. It's the human. So basically, you see the heartache, a broken relationship, the grief, any trauma, whether emotional or physical. It is time to practice forgiveness and self-love. Because there's so much blue on the card, it's also about communication. It's also about pulling in and tapping into your higher heart to take you forward. There's a beautiful, you see where my finger is? There's a beautiful pink going all the way up the card. Forgive, forgive, forgive. When you do not forgive, you don't affect the other person. You are drinking the poison of hate and anger. You don't want to do that. That will get rid of the heaviness, the darkness that you feel hanging over you. That's where my finger is, right up here on the card. The next card. That's pretty beautiful, you know. Regardless of the fact that it's the saddest card in the deck, and we need to shift that energy, I like this card. Let's see. Wind. Remember what I say all the time? I'm in the sun. The wind is about our thoughts. It is our thoughts that are creating our anxiety. That feeling of sadness could leave a hole in the heart that will get bigger over time if you do not embrace yourself and forgive yourself. If you feel that you need help, counseling, please get it. Even if it's virtual, even if it's online, reach out to someone. You do not have to suffer. Pain does make you grow stronger. Every woman knows that. It is time to embrace that. Your heart will always endure as you forgive. I did not say forget. Forgetting is for forgetfulness is for stupid people. None of you are stupid. You are forgiving for your highest good and your well-being. Okay? The next card is, where is it? Six of Fire. I love this card. What is that? The breeze is blowing my deck here. I love this card. Six of Fire. When you do the work, when you do the work, when you do the work. These two cards are for this week, huh? When you do the work and you step out of that sadness, that anger, and you begin forgiving yourself, you step into this scarlet ground, which is absolutely gorgeous. It explodes with energy, light, and vibrancy. It is telling you that victory is in the air. Mutual support that you need is available and it is reliable. You really do need to focus on your own way of doing things. Everything is a go. Your heart is pulsing and vibrating, and it is time that you celebrate who you are and the qualities that you admire in yourself. Celebrate them. It is time that you believe in yourself more. Celebrate who you are. This is a victory card to tell you that this is the way you go through the week and you celebrate your creativity and your beautiful self. There is nothing better, there is nothing more beautiful than who you are right now. Even in your sadness, your anxiety,